All right, everyone, welcome to the live stream and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, just trying to get set up. Hopefully you guys are hearing me as of right now. I'm just trying to make sure everything's set up. You know, I always have some sort of audio issue as soon as I start live streaming. So if you guys see any issues or hear any issues, definitely do let me know. But otherwise, we're going to be continuing on with the Angola live stream series, so definitely excited to come back to this. There's a couple of issues that I know exactly how to get solved. If we go over here to the tax screen, we will see that we have a 1% industrial pollution tax. So we need to work to get that down. We need to make up the $4.7 billion to get rid of this tax. So if we go over here and see what that is doing to my economic growth, we are doing a very bad recession as of right now. We have negative 8.36% growth, and at the beginning of 2021, we did have a negative 1.5% growth rate. So our GDP as of right now is $109 billion at the beginning of the game, and then now we are at $111 billion as of right now. So we need to work to get that down, and then at the same time, I have filled out the entire giveaway form, so we are now going to hold that giveaway in just a few. So I just want to go ahead and again get this game set up, get the live stream set up, and then once we do that, we get enough people into here, then I will start doing that live stream, or not live stream, the giveaway. I've already filled it out, so unfortunately, if you're just now joining and you did not know that I was doing a giveaway, I've had that post up on my community forum for nearly a week now. So if you're just now joining and you have not submitted your name into the giveaway, I'm sorry, but I cannot take any more submissions as of right now. But if you're asking when the giveaway will be, I'm going to announce the winners of the giveaway. I'm picking two people to receive two different codes from for the 2020 edition of Power and Revolution. So I will be doing that in, again, a couple of minutes, as soon as I get enough people into this live stream. Hopefully we get a lot of people who did submit their names into there and are going to be coming back in order to figure out if they won or not. So that will be the easiest way. So again, that's why I want to wait a couple of minutes. But anyway, in the meantime, let's go over here and let's go over to the tax on industrial pollution, and let's go ahead and cut the industrial pollution tax. $4.6 billion is how much that is going to cost our country. 80% passage rate, and let's go ahead and check out our expenditures. So we're going to be losing nearly $5 billion from our national state revenues. So we have $65 billion. That would bring us down to about $60 billion. So we need to, for one, work to get this down, and then two, we also need to work to get the company tax down, because the company tax is going to help us get out of this recession very, very quickly. As soon as we can do this. So let's go over here. Public finances seem to be good, but I guess it was just another. Let's go ahead. We just passed that company tax bill. So let's go over here to tax, and then let's see what the new company tax is. Okay, so it's at from 34% to about 30% now. Let's go ahead and see what that is doing to my growth. Growth is definitely seeing a good jump right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do something like this. So let's go over here. Let's go ahead and eliminate the industrial pollution tax. So we are going to... Oh, people really don't like that. Let's go ahead and reduce it nearly entirely. And we're going to go ahead and confirm that. Puts our deficit at about 7.37%. What I'm going to go ahead and do right now, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to ask the God and Spy extraordinary revenues allocated annually. We're going to go ahead and give ourselves about $6 billion for that. So let's go ahead and hit that right there. That gives us a tiny bit of an excess, but we are going to reduce that. We're going to reduce that. Looks like we get hit a little bit by the public approval rating, so that might or might not hurt us. But I mean, by the end of this, I mean, we can get rid of those extraordinary revenues just to, because all we're trying to do, we're trying to get that economic growth back because of the industrial pollution tax. This is back way long ago, before we figured out that that the industrial pollution tax has a very, 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 very adverse effect on your national economy. I got Power and Revolution for Christmas, but I keep getting negative growth. What should I do? Well, what are you doing, or what kind of policies are you enacting? Are you enacting the industrial pollution tax, or are you increasing taxes on certain things? What are you doing? It really depends on like the actions that you are taking that judge. Jaden Jones, welcome to the live stream. I haven't seen you. And I also do apologize for you guys if you guys think, or for being away for a couple of days. I was out for Christmas. I was actually out of town, so I literally was just out of town for this Christmas. So again, if you guys wanted to see some content or not, I do apologize for not being here, but that's why I did try to at least post a little bit. So I made a couple of videos like in one sitting, and then I made the USA 7 and then episode 8. And then those were going to be my last videos as I was out on Christmas, but I scheduled those to post. So yeah, AG7, I increased the VAT tax and the company tax. Yeah, that is your issue right there, my sir. That is that is your issue. Do not. They get you a lot of money. The VAT tax and the company tax, they can get you the quickest amount of money in the shortest amount of time, but you are sacrificing your economic growth for money. So it's actually a really good way to put it. I could put that into the economic tutorial. You're basically sacrificing money for economic growth, or you're sacrificing your more revenue for less economic growth whenever you do exactly that. If you increase the VAT tax, essentially what you're doing is that the VAT tax is a tax on consumption. I mean, it literally tells you right here, the value added tax is an indirect tax on consumption. Its rate is fixed by the state in all European Union countries and is proportional to the sales price before tax. So the value added tax is essentially a tax on consumption. Whenever your countrymen are not consuming as much, it is good to actually reduce your value added tax. You guys really need the economic guide 3.0. LOL. Yeah, exactly. We will get that done. I think I'm going to try, as soon as we're done with this live stream, I'm going to do a couple of things, Gabe, and then I will definitely meet with you right after here, and right after this live stream, and then we can go ahead and continue on with the economic guide 3.0. Be always aware that the game reacts to your tax changes. Yes, it does. Some taxes seem harmless, but can actually do a lot. Yep, absolutely. Please, like, in this game, it's not as simple. It is not as simple as just going over here and saying, oh, I'm just gonna make a 30% inheritance tax, even though that's gonna get you, I mean, look at this, I'm getting $1 billion. I mean the inheritance tax, I mean, Gabe, do I have the Gabe stamp of approval to increase the inheritance tax right over here? Not right now. Someone else at the PC. Oh, okay. I guess we could try to. If we can't do it tonight, then definitely we could shoot for tomorrow. Then that would be even better. What's the best tax to increase? Pollution is trash too. Yes, pollution is trash. AG, yes, definitely. I do, like, whenever, if you guys have any questions about Power and Revolution, dude, you guys have known me for a little bit. I love giving out that information for you guys. I know you guys have a hard time trying to play this game, so I do try to do as much as I can to help you guys out in your decades-long gameplays any country in the world. Maybe I could go for like a 5% inheritance tax. We can go ahead and see what that does to our economic growth. Well, I mean, we have a conservative rightist regime. Yeah, that's not going to be the best thing. It barely gets passed, but I think we will have a higher social rating. Yeah, right there, right. The social rating really likes that, and old folks really didn't like that. But we could go ahead and increase their pensions just to make them a little happier. Do raise the inheritance tax just a little bit. All right, that's what I did. What does the inheritance tax do? The inheritance tax is essentially, it's a social meter tax. The inheritance tax, the way it works is that whenever someone dies, if they have an estate, or if they have something that, if they have like a large amount of money that they have to give to their family, whenever it's their grandkids, whenever it's their kids, usually they have an amount of money. It's called life insurance, or it's just their estate distributing money out to their family. So whenever that happens, upon death and then upon the transfer of that estate over to the other side of the family, the federal government or the government of any country that you have an inheritance tax in, that government will take a certain piece of that estate. So it's essentially just the tax upon death, maybe a death tax, if you could call it. Not necessarily a death tax, but it kind of works like a death tax, because as soon as you die, and as soon as that is transferred, then the government is going to want a piece of that tax. Of that estate, I guess. I'm trying to figure out the best word to call it. When is the giveaway? We got about 20 people in here, so I could go ahead and do a couple of things on it. So we could go ahead and pull the first name, and then I'll announce the winner in a couple of seconds, or a couple of minutes. And we see, and we have our winner right here. We have the first winner of the 2020 giveaway, and I'll announce his name in a couple of minutes. Let me go ahead and find him on something else. And alright guys, I'm going to step away for a couple of minutes, so just give me about 1 minute, and then once I come back I will announce the winner of the giveaway, so just give me a couple of minutes and I'll be right back. Alright, and I am back, my boys. I'm sorry for that. Apparently, I was getting some lunch, so finally back, and we can have our regularly scheduled PG programming. Need to have a better transition sometimes, but alright, let's go ahead and go to the end of the week. We're going to be doing this. Legislative elections, start of the primaries. The primaries have just begun, Mr. President. These internal campaigns into political parties will enable us to know the official candidates who will run in the elections in 135 days. I'm surprised the elections are already here. Whoa, hang on. I thought we already had these elections. It is no time to beat around bush. You present yourself as a candidate, Mr. President. Do you wish to present yourself as a candidate for the Liberal Democratic Party? And let's go ahead and accept that. I guess, actually, I think I know why. We are playing as the opposition. We are playing as the opposition, so if we go over here, so we're playing as the opposition. We started off in January 2021, and then the regularly scheduled elections in Angola are in 2022. So we are, this is, I guess, nothing out of the ordinary, so this is just something that, that just happened, so we do have to worry about these elections, but we did fix... wow, PG scared the shit out of me. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and transition this back. PG changed screen. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I already realized it. The latency is off a little bit. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm watching it too with y'all. I'm watching it with y'all, and it's frustrating me. All right, there we go. Change your screen, PG. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Alright, anyway. Same message. Wow, look at that. It stands at 31%. Jeez. As a reminder, previous rate was 27%, so that industrial pollution tax is definitely going to help us out. Let's go to the end so we can do the inheritance tax, and then the industrial pollution tax. Country at risk. Samuel Lima is running again. The armed forces are with you, so good. We don't have to worry about a military coup. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these economic messages. Debt, see what they're saying. Current rating with Grumpies is a B, and then harshness and rules is a double A. Quiche ratings is a B, and then Qigong is a double B. That's ironic that we have a higher rating among the Chinese agency than the British or even the American agency. What is your goal? Essentially, the goal... Minecraft Bros is actually the first one who told us about... told me, or suggested the nation of Angola. He's from Angola. So, essentially what we're going to do is that we are aiming to, for one, pay off the debt. Two, fix the... what do you call it? The economy, essentially, of Angola. We want to also improve the situation, increase the GDP, and then just make Angola overall a much richer and freer country. Another thing that we're going to be doing is that we are going to be going into the legality. I mean, we do have a free multi-party system, so that is already done. We have mixed and limited funding. Oh, we could actually hold this to a referendum. Do we want to do this for... mixed and limited funding, or we could do mixed and unlimited funding, or we could do private funding. Political parties are funded by the public sector alone or by a mix of public and private sectors. In the case of mixed funding, there may be a limit to the funding they can receive. In this instance, large donations from private individuals are banned, and expenditure, the costs of an election campaign are limited for each term in office. And death to the MPLA, yes. I love that meme. It's totally a meme. I have nothing against the MPLA. Okay, so there was a question earlier that I saw, but I really wanted to go back on it because I want y'all to know. Let me go ahead and try to find it, and then once I go back to this, I will announce the winner of the giveaway because there's a couple of things I'm trying to do right now. So if I can't find it, Gabe the PNR wizard. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna start calling Gabe Vogel now. Okay, so this was a question from Tom Owen. Why would the social meter go up after? So what I did is that I increased the inheritance tax, and and the social meter went up. So Tom's question was, why would the social meter go up? I can't see why anyone would like the inheritance tax. So the reason why is because of the liberals. So one of the biggest things about this game is that you have to appease almost a lot of different people in the game. So people sometimes like it whenever you increase certain taxes that have an effect on the economy, to have rich people pay their fair share. So in terms of things like the inheritance tax, the income tax on people in the high bracket or even the middle bracket, increasing those kinds of taxes will allow your social meter to go up, because a lot of people are thinking, okay, well, you're fighting things like income inequality or something like that. That it's essentially you fighting income inequality. Not all of these taxes are about making money. It's that's not the purpose of these taxes. Some of these taxes have an effect on the economy, in which, I mean, like the real estate tax, I think that's also going to help your social meter. But your inheritance tax, your increasing of the income tax on the high bracket, your tax on large fortunes, etc., those are going to help out in terms of getting your social meter up, and then also fighting things like income inequality. So I know that was a little bit, I guess, a lot, but yeah, that's essentially the reason why we would want to increase things like the inheritance tax, tax on large fortunes, etc. So just reading through the chat. Hello PG, hope you're doing well. Warren Wilkinson, thank you so much for joining us. Surprisingly, the debt is going down. Yes, it is. I'm glad it is going down. How many can you pick? Well, what are you talking about there? That's what I'm gonna do in PNR. Awesome. Does decreasing Social Security payments do good or bad? Social Security payments are essentially Social Security payments. The best thing to do is to have your employer pay more than the employee. Do not decrease this below or even close, I guess, to what your employees are paying, but it is good to actually decrease these. The reason that you want to decrease these is that these commit a lot toward economic growth. So if you can decrease your Social Security, they're also called the payroll tax. So if you can you can call them Social Security payments, but what they're also known as is the payroll tax. And essentially what these are doing is that they are taking a certain amount from the from like, if you're working in Angola and you're working for like a business or something like that, then essentially what this means is that 10.92% of your paychecks are going to be subtracted from the government, or by the government. So that money is going to be going toward the taxation system, so that the government can pay for things like social welfare, etc. So they call it the Social Security payment because it literally says they go toward funding social welfare. So that is the reason why you would want to decrease these, is because, for one, not only the best thing that it does is that it does increase your economic growth. Anyway, let's go ahead and announce this winner for the Power and Revolution game. So let's go ahead and go back to the winner, and then I will go ahead and announce him now, the winner of the first code, and I will I'll find him in a couple of minutes. But this goes, the first code for the 2020 edition goes over to Electro Pterosaur Games. So congratulations to Electro Pterosaur Games for being a part of this giveaway, and then being selected for the giveaway. So again, congratulations to Pterosaur for that. And I will contact him later on so he can receive the game. I best get going. See you later. Definitely see you later, Election Minute. Thank you so much for joining in here. And everyone, if you are watching right now, definitely do go over and subscribe to Election Minute. He makes a lot of good graphics and a lot of good content that essentially explains American politics. So go over and subscribe to Election Minute if you have not. I definitely do recommend his content. Election Minute, I definitely do want to do a couple of collabs with you if you want. Okay, dislike. Alright, and then we will announce the second winner later on. But don't worry, we do actually have, let me go over to my email and let me see how many codes I have to give away, because I do have a second giveaway that I'm going to be doing for Christmas. So the Christmas giveaway will be Power and Revolution, but the New Year's giveaway will be 4th Generation Warfare. So if you missed out on Power and Revolution 2020, you do have another chance to get the 4th Generation Warfare, which is the newest game released by Eversim. So do look forward to that, and I will do something later on, I believe today or even tomorrow, to set up a giveaway for that. So let's go ahead and see what I can do. So I do have, yep, I have two codes for the 2020 edition, and then I have 2 other codes for 4th Generation Warfare. So 4th Generation Warfare is going to have its own separate giveaway, which is going to be held around New Year's time, so do not worry. If you do not get the Power and Revolution today, you do have a chance again to get 4th Generation Warfare. Darren Winkler just subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscription. I do appreciate it. If you guys have not subscribed to me today, I do recommend it because it does help out my channel in the long run. If you watch my content but then don't subscribe, I mean, what are you doing? Come on, man. Whoa, let's get rid of that song. Law on inheritance tax. That is great to see that that has passed, and I believe the industrial pollution tax should. It looks like that is going to take about 2 more days before it passes. Global warming underachiever. Excuse me? Your policies are not consistent with the objectives jointly established by all countries of the world in various conferences on climate. You should know that we are going to make a non-engagement known on social media networks. All right, thank you, Greta. Like, I appreciate you. How old are you? You're 19. Okay. That sucks, Greta. How can I join? 4th Generation is an interesting game. Ouch. I will be holding a separate giveaway, so if you're definitely do recommend joining the Discord. I think I'm going to try to do a Discord giveaway, so since I did this as a YouTube giveaway for Power and Revolution, I think for 4th Generation Warfare, I think I could specifically just leave it as a Discord giveaway, so just so I'm kind of like spreading it evenly between my communities. Ban the totalitarian party. Yeah, I totally think that's going to be the best thing right now before the elections come about. Watch out for growth, and then let's go ahead and check the growth because we just got rid of the industrial pollution tax. And then 26. The Pope is dead! Whoa! Hang on, that came out of left field. Mr. President, with profound grief, I must inform you about the death of His Holiness Francisco. After a life devoted to the service of God and His flock, His Holiness was recalled to the kingdom of heaven, where from where He will look down on us with His benevolence. His funeral will take place in Rome in 3 days. Needless to say, we expect your attendance, Mr. President. So I guess Angola seems to be a Catholic nation. Oh yeah, 41.77% of Angola is Catholic, so we are nearly a majority Catholic nation, so I guess we will be going to Rome to attend the funeral of His Holiness. Let's go over here, and then let's see what's going on in the Vatican. And yeah, he's still there, so the Pope is dead. He was 85 years old. Current popularity 0%. He was from Argentina, So he was actually the first. Whoa! Oh, that's Argentina. Whoa, they have a military dictator in Argentina, formerly the chief of the army and now president. Oh, so it was a military coup. That's unfortunate. Because Angola doesn't need another civil war. Portugal was Catholic, right? Oh yeah, I think. Oh yeah, definitely. I think Portugal was Catholic, so that's a no wonder that they became Catholic. Oh wow, they actually have the Vatican. Is this 2019 or 2020? It is the 2020 edition. Alright, and we are now almost at the end of the month, so let's go over here, and in the industrial pollution tax, we're making $4.9 billion. Look at that excess! Look at that beautiful excess right there. Let's see if we can go right down to 0, and then maybe that will help. Yeah, I mean, we're carrying a little bit of a deficit. That helps. The economic growth is definitely back to normal. I mean, even if it's not, then it's just going to go straight back to normal. So I think we can finally run on our own now. We're just going to be waiting. Economic growth. So economic growth seems to have jumped, but we're not seeing... Oh, wow. Yeah, it's... Okay, so let's go over to the end of the month. You can do better. Tax on industrial pollution. Industrial sabotage aborted. And then... I'm going to be going a few more days. This is the first Monday, so this is the end of the week. An exclusive interview addresses most sincere congratulations for his victory while doing National Marxist Collective. Who is this? This is you. National Marxist Collective. This is in Angola. Yeah, he is in Angola. National Marxist Collective and... Huh. Above all, that we now must focus on the coming election campaign, so we definitely do need to worry about the election campaign that is upcoming. Oh yeah, we do need to worry about these guys. These guys are like 60% of the electorate. So hopefully we can worry about that in the coming weeks. And our deficit jumped back up to about 70 or 5.41%. All right. Salary for the president. Now you list in the Constancia. Constancia? Budget. Yeah, I know. Let's go ahead and go over here, see what we can do. And I was hoping the economic growth would help me out, but it looks like the growth is only going up to about 1%. But it's better than the other number that we had before. But our GDP now is at $123 billion. So I think what we could do, we could sell oil to someone, not to Canada. And if it's buffering right now, I do apologize for that. I'm trying to figure out how to get like the best. I'm kind of like changing my bit rate on my OBS right now. So I'm trying to find out like which is the best buffering right now. That's probably why. Yeah, the growth is only going up. Is YouTube shooting itself? I mean, sometimes it could be YouTube, so that's not always on my end. Public finances seem to be doing a little better, so that's good. Let's go ahead and go over to diplomacy, go over to economy, and see what we're doing. We have 2 oil contracts right now, $35 billion, and that's wow. We already have some contracts coming out. We have 4 sales contracts. Annual sale, $545 million. Go here. Industry GDP. Wow, okay, yeah. Wow, we have a lot of room to grow our economy here. I mean, aluminum. All right, let's see what we can do first. Cars. Can we give $10 million in subsidies over to you? Looks like we could. So we can increase those subsidies soon, but we're gonna see what we can do in a couple of different areas. So we're gonna see if those sectors can grow just a little bit. And then once we can do that, I think our GDP in the industrial sector will definitely start growing up. I really wonder why PG likes Angola so much. Well, I mean, this is like the consistent series that I've had going on since, I don't know. I mean, election of Pope Clement the 15th. Wow, look at that. Cardinals appointed new head of the Catholic Church. If henceforth His Holiness the Pope Clement the 15th will be no doubt an exemplary guide and peacemaker among the people. Let's rejoice, Mr. President, and give thanks to God and ask Him to grant Clement the 15th great strength and wisdom. So we do have a new pope. So let's go over to the Vatican and see what he looks like. This is Pope Clement the 15th. All right. Let's go over to the next day. Again, we're just really trying to monitor our economic growth right now. See if we can get out of this situation that we're in. Wow, that's a big deficit. Yeah, it is. We have debt right now. We were paying it off. Look at that. We were consistently paying it off. But maybe this deficit is going to hurt us a little bit. Real estate tax. What if we put this down? Yeah, we could definitely do that. So let's lower that to 10%. Let's call this the payroll tax reform. PTR, I guess. It's going to cost us $75 million. And the people will like that, and the parliament will like that. And then let's lower that. Whoa, hang on. To 22%. So our side of the aisle will like that. Add that to the reform. And it gets a 65% chance of passing the entire parliament. So we got 2 different bills that both sides of the aisle actually really like. And I think if I lower the company tax by about 5%, then that's gonna boost our economic growth beyond what we were really expecting. So I mean, it could be okay that we could cost ourselves $1.4 billion, because 30% for the company tax is really bad. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and suffer the $1.4 billion hit. We only need to worry about it for about 2 weeks. We'll add that to the payroll tax reform. That increases our deficit to 7%. So we are hoping that the economic growth will help our economy out of the hole that it's in right now. 5%. Yep, 5%. We're reducing it by 5%. Felipe Inha, the famous actor, taken hostage. So I think our security services should be decent enough to where we don't have to worry about that. Let's go over to China. Get rid of that song. The election are in August, so that's whenever we have to worry about that. Price per barrel. A return to the meeting of OPEC countries after heavy discussions. The organization finally set the new price per barrel at $49.74. We have a meeting from Sweden. I guess we could meet with a larger economy than us. Taken hostage. Yes, we will go ahead and take that action right now. Big satisfactory poverty level.
If we yield.
So that is good. If we yield today, blah, 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 blah. Chinese anthem plays epically. And value added tax. Why is my throat like blocking up right now? I don't know why. If you hear my voice changing right now, that's the reason. Alright, that's better. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a... yeah, I can't do that. Uh-oh, PG has COVID. Oh, do I? Oh, man. I hope not. I hope not. Alright, let's do this meeting with Sweden. Let's do this meeting with Sweden. Purchase. They want to purchase copper from us, do they? So they have a purchase contract, so they're purchasing from us. These agreements, whenever you get them from other countries, if it ever says purchase, then that means they want to purchase from you. If it says sell or sales, then they want to sell something to you. So be sure to pay attention to that. But it's the opposite whenever you're doing it to another country. ZK Gaming sounds like a person preparing to go on stage. Haha, yeah, it does. Albert, thank you so much. I'm Joe Biden. I approve this channel. Thank you so much, Joe. We're going to go ahead and refuse this. Refuse that. So let's go over to sales contract. And then let's go over to automobile construction. So that is our production right now. So we had 0, so now we're producing 483 units per year. Sell oil to Sweden. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one. Just wanted to see what else we can sell. That is building, housing, and roadway. We already have 2,200 units under contract as of right now. If you guys are watching this, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are nearing how many subscribers? We are nearing about 4,400 subscribers. We are not only just a few away. We're 3 away from 4,400. So let's go ahead and get the 4,400 by the end of this live stream. Let's go ahead and get up to that as I fill out this. And if you are watching this right now, again, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to support the channel, definitely do exactly what Albert did. Super chatting is the easiest way to support this channel in any way that you feel is the best way to do it. So if you want to support my channel, go to my Patreon. Well, I mean, Patreon, I'm thinking about reorganizing my Patreon again because, I mean, I'm trying to figure out a good way to have the Patreon be interactable. So I know probably my Patreon isn't the best thing right now. So hopefully in the future I will figure out a way to, because another thing about Patreon is that I'm really not liking the service itself. It's not even that, I don't know. There just isn't the best kind of thing unless, you know, you're having someone literally just deliver directly to your PayPal or something like that, because PayPal doesn't take that much whenever you get donations, I think. But then whenever you go to Patreon, they're taking like 5%. I mean, YouTube, they take 40% of the money that you guys give me. So it's not the funnest thing, I guess. So it's kind of complicated, I guess, in the end. Sweden has no buy contracts for oil. We have 76 million under contract right now, and this will be $2.4 billion. I guess we could just wait until something. So let's go over here, 2.69%. So our growth is going up. That is great. I already subbed 3 weeks ago. Hell yeah. If you don't sub and you're watching this, you will go to Brazil. Come on, don't make fun of Brazil. Purchasing power and employment. So the payroll tax bill seems to have passed. Payroll tax reform in Parliament. So that is awesome. Let's go ahead and see what the immediate effects on economic growth are. And we'll go to the end of the month just to see what happens. And our growth goes up to 3.71%. We're closing in on about 4%, and our GDP goes up to nearly $130 billion. So this is literally so, and our exports are going up too. So that is awesome to see that our exports have increased as of right now. Taxation. And so we have a 22%. We're going to try to get that down to about 20%. We could actually do that. It will only cost $200 million if we wanted to do that. Bro, the stock market is still going up. Yeah, that is because of the pro-business policies that we are enacting as of right now. Industrial pollution tax, we need to get rid of that. $604 million is how much that is going to cost. Company turnover. What if we wanted to increase that by about 1%? That would not fly with Parliament, but what if we wanted to increase it by about 0.3%? Parliament would still not like that, but what if we wanted to increase it by 0.2%? I think we could actually get that passed. Yes, we could get it passed. So what's our deficit right now? We need to make up about 64, so that's about 5, 6... we were about 5, 6, 7, 8. That's about 9 that we are separated by. Bolsonaro is the worst president in Brazilian history. Dude is both a fascist and a moron. Didn't company turnover decrease growth? Yes, but if you combine increasing company turnover with a reduction in the company tax, or even industrial pollution, or even the payroll taxes, if you combine it with that, then it essentially cancels out the economic growth that you are losing.
The budget deficit is in alert.
Oh, okay.
Our main silent partners refuse henceforth to lend us a single coin. The country's institutions will not allow this insolvency situation for long. In my opinion, you have but a few weeks to take emergency measures and pass the laws that should enable us to return to the budget deficit to an acceptable level.
Alright, Alright, if you guys have any suggestions about what I'm supposed to be doing here, I will be taking no suggestions, but we have a few weeks to take emergency measures and pass laws that should enable us to return the budget deficit to an acceptable level. Would you change the flag to a non-communist one? Possibly. I mean, if we're gonna go for a republic, we have protests all across the country asking for us to reduce the budget deficit. AMN says, boy. Alright, let's go to the next day, to the end of all these protests. Inauguration of the airport in Luanda. Let's go ahead and accept that. So we need... so we have a $6 billion deficit as of right now. Energy. 77%. Okay, we need to... using I am the architect to build everything in 7 days. Well, I mean, I have God in Spy, so I would be able to do it in 1 day. Which, economic growth... No, I mean, this would expand the deficit if I do that. By a lot. Actually, it would expand the deficit by a lot. Interest rates. You have a 30% interest rate right now. That's probably what's also holding back my my economic growth right now is 3.85%. Could I reduce the interest rate? Which that would, yeah, I mean, that would fetch me, I mean, I could reduce it to like 15%. And that would fetch me about $667 million. Fluctuation in this rate usually have an impact on interest rates that banks offer to companies and households. This is how a central bank can affect the money supply and demand of credits, price trends, and its exchange rate. Battery's low, I'll have to charge the phone. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Good luck. Let's reduce the interest rate to 20%. Are you selling electricity? I think other countries will always accept it. Well, I mean, all the other countries around me don't really need any electricity to the point where I have that. Yeah, I guess we could go for a 15% reduction in the interest rate. So we'll see what happens. Turn in economic growth. So economic growth should start going up as soon as we, we provide.
We are in a dead.
Oh, and we are being asked to resign. So we're in an impasse. The country is on edge of the abyss, and everyone knows that you alone are responsible. Parliament is sitting in attendance to depose you before it's too late. My duty yet is to advise you to resign. In the history books, you'll have shown some courage rather than look like a neurotic leech latching on to power, but it's up to you to decide. So, face to face, would you like to resign? All right. If you do, then inflation will spike. Yeah, let's go ahead and resign. We'll go ahead and resign here, and that will be the it.
Despite my strenuous efforts to serve our nation, you have decided to no longer entrust me with the task. It's been duly noted, I regret, of course, that you have not perceived the depth and acuity of my vision. So let me be sad for our country and, unfortunately, pessimistic regarding the future ahead. It goes without saying that I wish good luck to the incoming team that will succeed me. Farewell.
And the president of Angola resigns just months, 2 months, 3 months before the election. So he will not be able to, Samuel Lima will not be able to continue on with the election. And then so this probably, it would not be the best case scenario for the party in the coming election. So we're probably going to be losing the election, the upcoming election, in a massive landslide. Just before the evening papers, the head of state officially announced on the radio's resignation with the background of Requiem and Under a Dim Light, the last and pithy speech of Samuel Lima finished with a single farewell in a solemn tune, and then the head of state stood up and left the room, an exit described as majestic by some, but above all commanded by the specter of the coming discharge. The country's financial state and budgetary drain are the factors that drove Samuel Lima to his loss. So that is a very, very accurate, I guess, for the game. Score 211,000. Wow, that is a lot. But unfortunately, we did cheat a couple of times, so we were not able to. Oh, that's 211,000 like overall. But the game score that I got in this game was 32,000, so that is awesome. Bonuses for popularity 25,000, 5,485 for diplomatic alignments. Head of state only. Bonuses for accepted laws 140. Per year bonuses 1,000. Bonus acquired in game 0. Time in power was 524 days, and diplomatically aligned countries was 118. So overall, we got 32,409 points in this game. PG, you're an idiot. You should have blamed it on the Democrats. What Democrats? There's no Democrats in Angola. Just blame the opposition party for everything that goes wrong and all the time. Yeah, I guess walking out of this game, I will definitely be blaming the Democrats. The Democrats rigged the election, even though we didn't have an election. It was just that we were spending so much money, and the economic growth was just so wonky that we could not save the financial situation of Angola. So this is the first time that I lose because of financial strain. But most of that wasn't. I guess at the beginning of the game, I should not have increased the industrial pollution tax, because that will not help you out in the end. I think the reason that we got into this financial situation is because of the industrial pollution tax. We could not. We were not able to fix the situation as I thought I would be able to. So that is the reason why. Honestly, there was a couple of things that I didn't do. So I did not ask the IMF for any assistance. I did not ask the World Bank for any assistance, which I honestly should have. So we were paying off our debt to a point to where I believe that we would have been able to fix the situation. So I think that was my mistake for not going over to the World Bank or even the IMF for any assistance. But then at the same time, yeah. Gabe Vogel, oh shit, you died. Yeah, I did die. All right, let's get out of this before I lose my copyright because of a freaking song that just started playing. Anyway, let's see what's going on over here, and I'm gonna go over to options, sound, and we're gonna turn that off real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick the next winner of the Power and Revolution giveaway. So let's go ahead and you can call me if you want. You just want to talk on the okay. I think it's because I'm done with this live stream. I think we could do this. And then if you guys have any suggestions on what the next live stream series should be, do leave suggestions in the comments below or even in the chat, as I'm still here. But I'm going to go ahead and find out the next winner of the giveaway. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up, and I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of things before I do that. But again, everyone that is in here, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more content like this, just hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything on my channel. And then I will be making more content this week, so do not miss any of the content that I'm going to be making. There's a lot of comments on the other post, so I'm just trying to I am just trying to do it real quick, and then alright, and let's go ahead and do the second giveaway. So we're gonna be coming over here, and let's see what my subscriber count is at right now. And hopefully we are now at 4,397, so we haven't moved anywhere up. We only need, again, 3 more subscribers. If you guys have not subscribed, please do subscribe. Help me get up to 4,400 subscribers. That is another milestone that we are waiting to get. And then like the video. Do not forget to like the video. You should make a superpower from a small country. Yeah, but the question is, what country? I mean, there's a couple ideas that I have. Australia could be a fun one. Indonesia could be another one. We could make India superpower. We could go for an India playthrough. Maybe Pakistan. Pakistan could be a fun one. We could do a Turkey live stream series, honestly, because apparently no one wants like a dedicated like series. So I could do that. But Turkey could be another one. I could turn Turkey into a superpower. That could be a fun one. India is a superpower technically. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say. I don't know. That could be up for debate. That could be a debate. We got Iran, Ethiopia, maybe. Well, what's their GDP? What is the GDP of Ethiopia? They're a federal republic, 111 million people, but they have a lot of economic potential. I know that. But let's go ahead and and let's go ahead and pick another name. I already contacted the first winner, and then let's go ahead and pick the next name for the Power and Revolution 2020 giveaway winner. And we have our winner. I'll go ahead and announce him right now. His name is Sava Stan. So Sava Stan, I know you're probably not watching. I have not seen him in this live chat. So do big congratulations over to Sava Stan for winning the final code for Power and Revolution. If you joined and you expected to win but did not, I do apologize. The next time that I'm going to be getting my hands on any of the codes again, I do like to put them out for giveaways. So I do apologize if you wanted to win the code but then didn't. But there is, if you're still interested and you do not have 4th generation warfare, do look forward to that 4th generation warfare giveaway. I will be holding the 4th generation warfare giveaway before New Year's. So hopefully before New Year's we will see 2 more winners for 4th generation warfare. So again, you guys have 2 more chances to win another Eversim game. Sava Stan. Oh, you are here. Oh, thank you so much for joining in on us. I don't know why I missed you. I think I remember seeing you earlier. But yes, Sava, thank you so much for joining in on this live stream. So it's good to see that at least one of the winners of the Power and Revolution giveaway was in this live stream. So again, congratulations to Sava for winning Power and Revolution 2020. Sava, if what you could do to get the code so I could deliver it to you, please email me. You can find it. Go to my channel and then go to About, and there should be a way for you to contact me. There should be a way for you to contact me through email. So again, just do that. And for those who are watching right now but try to email that, please do not do that, because I can figure out really quick. I can figure out real quick who the person is. So if there's any issues with that, then I will definitely figure something out for that. But again, Sava, just go ahead and email me, and I will definitely deliver the code over to you. Unless you are on Discord. If you could contact me on Discord if you have one, that would be even better. That way I could verify it's you. So either A, email me, or B, contact me on Discord if you want to get it quickly. And then just so I can do that, I definitely do recommend you contacting me on Discord, actually. So anyway, yeah. Thank you all for joining in on this live stream. If you guys like this, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more content like this, do hit that bell notification icon so you do not miss any videos like this. I will try to do more live streams this week, and then we will be doing a lot of work on the economic tutorial this week. So we will, I think this week we will know for sure whether when the economic tutorial will be coming out, because the script is finally done. The script is done for it, and then all we have to do now is that we have to do the voice acting, and then we have to do the editing and all that, and that would maybe take 1 to 3 days at most. So that's will be coming soon, so, and then I will know for sure. But there is an economic tutorial coming out from Conglomerate, so I do recommend that you guys go over to his channel and watch it as soon as it gets released. So maybe if he's premiering it or something like that, that would be fun to be a part of. So anyway, guys, if you guys leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.